Lord have mercy, y'all. Today is juicy and drama filled, and Tamika Scott from Xscape dropped them damn receipts. I'm not even about to waste y'all's time. Let's jump right into the sequence of events that have happened today. So, I'm minding my business like I always do. And then I go on Shade Room, and it's a whole soliloquy of videos that Tamika has done, some by herself and some with Miss Diane, who is Tiny's mama, dropping all the tea and the receipts. So, in case you have been living under a rock with the show SWV and Xscape, there has been so much drama that has been all on the blogs, all on YouTube, on the YouTube streets, and most of that is involving this 30,000 plus money that LaTocha and Rocky have allegedly, which have allegedly stolen from her sister Tamika Scott. A lot of things have transpired in the last few weeks. Fast forward to today, and Tamika Scott finally dropped them receipts that we've all been waiting for, that I prayed she would drop. And today is very telling. Before we get into it, there's one thing that I know. There's no coming back from this. We have to get used to the Xscape that are the three current ones, which are Candy, Tiny, and Tamika. Because, baby, after this, there ain't no LaTocha. This is so much deeper than any of us ever realized. And so I understand Tamika is fed up. LaTocha and Rocky, I have never seen people be so guilty and be so chatty. Y'all have been talking and telling everything that are non-truths. When you get away with a crime, you're supposed to shut up and just sit down and chill. You're not supposed to be doing interviews talking about she lying. You are egging her on to tell us. You are just baiting her. Just give us the things. And honestly, that's what I think it is. I don't think that Tamika even wanted to do this. I think that she is tired of her sister. Look, LaTocha, you could be mad and feel a way about the fact that she dropped a bomb. That's neither here nor there. You stole her money. And it's worse than we thought. We thought it was one $30,000 check. Today, Tamika has confirmed it is several consecutive checks that you took. And she showed all the receipts. So anyway, Tamika, she does a sit down with Miss Diane, which is Tiny's mom, who kind of initiated the girls getting these checks from Sound Exchange, which is super dope. To me, Tiny's mama seems amazing. So Tiny's mama is just kind of like telling the story. Look, this is what we did. What I did, I signed the girls up, and then I asked Tamika, "Hey, sweetheart, you been getting your money?" Tamika was like, "No, what? I ain't got no check." And she's like, "Well, you should have, because has gotten several checks." They look deeper into it, and they find out that not only did Rocky and LaTocha take the money, they were literally endorsing the money over to. You got Rocky Edward Bivens endorsing Tamika's. Forging, that's a crime in itself. Forging her signature on the checks. And then you see his signature under it long time ago in college, I worked in the bank. You can endorse checks. You can endorse checks to someone else. That is a thing. You can do that. So Tamika was correct, because Rocky was like, in his interview with Tasha K, he's like, I can't even put my wife's checks in my account. That's BS, Rocky. You can absolutely endorse checks, and what you did was endorse it as if Tamika endorsed it to you in order to deposit it. Tamika showed several checks. She did a YouTube video. Go to her, I think it's The Real Tamika Scott. Go check out the video that she dropped today, where she literally showed the actual check. Because when you're getting ready to potentially do an investigation, Sound Exchange laid it all out because they don't want to be liable for it. So they're like, no, hold up now. We did what we were supposed to do. It was some crookedness that went on. Rocky and LaTocha made up fake emails. They took a picture of her passport and then signed it. And she hadn't even signed it yet. That's how you know. And used that as ID in order to endorse the check. And unfortunately, all the girls have said that they have each other's social security number. So he had her social security number. They called and pretended, I think LaTocha, it's so deep. This is so crazy. LaTocha pretended to be, according to Tamika, pretended to be her manager, and so that she could change Tamika's address from a New York address all the way over to an Atlanta address. Changed the address so that they would go. So Tamika never even saw this coming. and then endorsed the checks. And then, in addition to the checks, Tamika dropped the actual paperwork requesting the address change with fake emails and everything. All of it signed by LaTocha and Rocky. And I'm just wondering, with all the talking that LaTocha has been doing on her little promo tour, and then Rocky is a complete idiot. Did y'all not know that she had all this evidence? You clearly didn't know. There's no way you knew that Tamika had this, and you're still talking. Unless you just didn't think she was going to say anything. And the crazy thing is, I don't think she wanted to. She didn't want to put y'all on blast. She loves you. But I'm going to tell you right now, Tamika, you're going to have to press charges against them. Because they're just terrible. I mean, it's... So let's put... We talked about the checks, right? We talked about the fact that it wasn't just one check. Tamika said, I was trying to be generous with just throwing a $30,000 number out there. But you guys have been stealing more than $30,000. These are several checks. So then, you know, that Rocky did that interview with Tosh K over the weekend where she completely obliterated him and made him look crazy, where we already knew he was lying, but she not only are there these receipts, but Tasha K has receipts from Rocky's alleged mistress, Unique, 5 years worth of text messages showing all kinds of stuff that Rocky denies. During his interview or conversation with Tosh K, Rocky says, well, you know, this ain't really nothing. The real news is Todd blank, 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 and the fact that Tamika sent me nudes or whatever, right? So you're going to be stupid enough to say that on your conversation with Tasha K, and then from an anonymous text message, the same things you're saying in this interview with Tasha K, you have the nerve to text that to Tamika? Like, are y'all clearly don't watch Forensic Files and Snap and all of the things like that, because that is the textbook 101. Stop leaving paper trails. How you gonna tell, you can't say things that Tamika knows only you would know over here and then text it to me over there like, fool, I know that's you. So then he sends Tamika a text message, super long text message, threatening her, saying that if she doesn't retract the different things that she said, that he didn't say I will, but he said there will be, I guess she has a sex tape. Your sex tape will be leaked, which that's another crime. You can't just go and leak people's, nudes and sex tapes and things like that. There's so many different crimes that y'all are straight criminals. You and LaTocha, y'all are literally criminals. Like, we're not even being funny at this point. There's so many crimes that you are committing in the midst of all of this. So then you tell Tamika that if she doesn't do this or else, and then he tells her, hey, this is going to happen. And then in the text, you so bright, you so dumb, you stupid. I had stand people that think they real smart and they be real dumb. In the text message, you mentioned the thing about Todd, which I refuse to repeat that. The same thing that you said to Tasha K, you don't think that she's going to put 2 and 2 together knowing that that's you? You do all of that. Send that to Tamika and knowing you stole that girl's money. You don't think that she's going to put you on blast? I'm surprised. It's Wednesday. I'm surprised she waited this long. I would have did that same night. Like, oh, word, this is what we doing? And you have pushed this woman, you pushed this lady to do this. She didn't want to do this to you. In spite of all of this, she was still trying to be loyal. There's no hope for Rocky and there's no hope for LaTocha. And God knows, Tamika, please press charges, child. You can absolutely, I hope that I hope it hasn't been too long. I don't know how long in Atlanta or in Georgia it takes for you. What is the word that I'm looking for? Statute of limitations on you reporting a crime like this. But with all this evidence and with all that they're talking, they're trying to ruin lives now, and he's threatening to leak your tape, which I absolutely believe. Had you not said this today, he would have did it. With all of that being said, you still want to protect them? You should not protect them. All bets are off. I would have reported them. I would have given them a certain amount of time back in 2012, because that's what the date on all your receipts say. I would have said, I'm going to give you 30 days to give me all of the money, or I'm going to report you. That's it. I'm not doing this. And I'm still not fooling with you. You cannot trust someone to do something like, I mean, this was calculated the way that they went about taking your money. It's not like they just saw the check and was like, what should I do? And then just made a rash decision. That's bad too, but like, you had to change my address, forge all these documents, do all of this. It probably took them weeks to do this. And then you took my money and you talking all in the pub. And then you was on cocktails with Queens, LaTocha, just a lying to them girls. Like, girl, bye. Tamika, bravo. For all of us, let's just get used to the Xscape that's performing now, because Candy already said on her speak on it this past weekend that she don't even ever want to sing with Tasha again. You can't have, like, because Tasha's never leaving Rocky. He's always going to be in the picture. And I'm not saying Tasha isn't wrong, because she's wrong too, but I absolutely believe that he corrupted her. Rocky corrupted her. And anybody that was down with R. Kelly for that long, we already know what time it is. That tells you all you need to know. Anybody who just worked with R. Kelly that long, because I don't care what Rocky says, I don't believe that Rocky didn't know what R. Kelly was doing. Like, this is just somebody that's there. And Rocky, can you get your teeth fixed? Your teeth look dreadful and terrible. You stole all that money. Go fix your teeth. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I just had to come on here. I wanted to talk to y'all and see if y'all saw all the stuff on the blogs, if you guys saw Tamika and her YouTube video that she put out, and that if you go to her page, that's where she really lays out all the receipts. And then the videos that were on the Shade Room, which you could just really go to her YouTube video, because the clips from the Shade Room, you could tell they took it from her video. So go support her YouTube, and hopefully she can get her coins up, and God will bless her with all the money that was stolen from her. She'll make that back in her YouTube. So go support her YouTube. But yeah, this is crazy. And dang, Candy Speak On is gonna be good this Sunday. Oof. You know, and I don't want to act like I'm happy about, you know, about like, because this is really, at the end of the day, this is really, really sad. These are two sisters that their relationship will never be the same. But why I'm actually really excited is I've been rooting for Tamika, and she's vindicated now, and hopefully this gives her some solace and some peace, so she can finally like let this situation go and be free. And Rocky, y'all better not release that girl's tape. And Tamika, I pray you, even with all of this, I pray you end up pressing charges. But anyway, so this is your girl, Vanity V. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys next week with my episode 5 review for SWV and Xscape. Bye-bye.